All right, so this is refrigerator. A cube, scale it up. First, I'll do this though. I'll go on my front view. I'll go to view. I'll go to image plane, import image. Go to my downloads. I'm gonna grab a picture that I have. Now I'll take this over here. Now just scale it up kind of big to so I can see a little bit better. And I'll also push it over here, just so it's easier for me to see modeling and I can like go back and look at it if I need to. And also I'll tone it down with attribute editor, off again. All right, that's all right. Okay, cool. F. So let's go in. I was talking to you all about those divisions. Oh, so if anything, I'll just make it now. So I'll just scale. Well, I'll do it like this. Scale it up a little bit this way. I'll go this way. I swear mosquitoes don't bite me until I get in this class. It's weird. Okay, so we have this. I'll do what I did before, Control D. Because sometimes you might want to duplicate your object just to have a backup in case it's to a point. Because right now this is going to be at the point of no return. Because I'm gonna do this. Control E. I mean not my thickness. Offset, and I will do a G. Push it in till it turns black. I know I'm bad. Pull it in. Perfect. Now I take this right here. Or you know what? Another thing I can do is this. Control D. I'll move it back. W. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. So I'll take this right here. Oh, and check this out. Because all I want is this bottom piece right here. Look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to select this right here. And let's say I want to keep that, but I want to delete everything else. I shift right click. Which one is it? It's Medge, Wedge. That's not it. Maybe select. It should say something about inverse. Oh, inverse right here. So if I do select inverse, it selects everything else I don't want. Now we just got that. And now, why did I want this? I'm going to center my pivot with this button because this now fits perfectly in here. And that's good because I guess I could do J. Well, I guess it depended on which one I chose. I didn't have to choose that one in particular. So I could just go here. I can grab vertexes, pull this thing down, pull it out, do a Control E. So now I have this. And we could fake it. Well, no, no, it's a door is pretty thin, I guess, on the refrigerator. So we'll go like this. So yeah, now we have that. Now, if I do Control D and I want to get the other doors, I can go here. And now let's peep this. I'm going to delete these, all these over here. I'm going to select this. I'm going to center the pivot. Press R for scale, and I'm just going to scale it in like this a little bit. Wait, scale it in, just a touch. Scale it in, okay. even though before I got it perfect. Now dragging. Now do Control D. Pull this over here now. Cool. Now let's look at our reference. This does something funny with this refrigerator. Like has that upper part. But we're not gonna like care about that too much. Okay, cool. Now I want to make my door, right? So I'll give it some space. I mean, not my door, to give it that little icebox thing. So give it like a little bit of this. And then I'll hit it with the knife. Woo. Control Z. That got shorter. I don't know why I got shorter like that. Okay. I'm sorry. I think my computer's going through something. Let me delete that. We'll just do Control D. This one. You know, I'll press H for this. So I hid the body. So if you press H on anything here, so if you hit H, hide, unhide. So H does that. So I click on this. I'll go to this right here, face. Stretch this out just a little bit. Hit it with this. Oh man, I forgot to close those faces. Like that. So I forgot to close these. So here's another way to do this. If you click on one edge and then you hold down Shift and you click on another edge and you hold down Shift right click and you bridge. But then when you just have a face like this is four sides, you can just double click on it and then do right click. I mean, Shift right click, fill hole. All right, so now we're good. I can go back here and unhide this thing if I need to. All right, so we have this right here. I have this. So we can double click on this edge, move this over here. I can click on this right here, this one, and then we can do Control E, push it in. Now, if this has any type of roundness, I mean, it's pretty square, but here's just something you can do if you need to. You could take like a cylinder, let's say. I'll press F to focus in on it. I can select all these back faces. Then I can select this, deselect the middle, delete all these. Then I can take this, and then I can press R to scale, and I can like kind of flatten it, all right? So now we have like, it's a slight thing, but it's still like kind of like a curve. And then I can do Control E. Oh, and peep that too. If I do Control E and I click on this, well, I guess it gives me something, right? But you see how it goes out and it goes in the way it does when I pull on the arrow, or if I go to thickness, the way it scales in. But if I do Control E and I press W, now it scales a different way, you know? So I like this right here. Yeah. So I just made that out of a cylinder, as you can see. And I'll put it over here, F. And I can use my four-way view if I need to. Press 4. That's hard to see there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. So we'll just use this view. And I just got to put it in here. Wait, R to scale. And I'll scale it up. Beautiful. It fits in there perfectly. It's actually kind of like rounded off in there. I'm gonna keep it like this. Oh, ooh, almost got him. Sorry, the mosquito was right in front of me. I could well, it's rounded in there, so another way you could make this area is if you took this sphere right here, cut it in half. I'll deselect this part, delete everything else, and as we can see, it's inside out. That part's black. So if we want to reverse this, because remember these are our normals, if we want to reverse that, we can double click on this on face mode, shift right click, face normals, reverse normals. And now the outside is bad, this part is good. So I might as well do it since we're here. I can put it in here, slide it over, press F. And then I could just like kind of scale this up, scale this out. See? So now I have my rounded thing right here. And then, you know, you could just go ahead and put that block down for the little thing right here. I'll scale it. Cool. So this, Control D. We have two of these little things now. So yeah, we got an entire refrigerator. What else do we need? We need some handles. We already just made the handle.
Professor,
Huh?
someone didn't receive the email or something, so I gave them the link and they're trying to get into the class now.
You said they didn't receive it?
Yeah, they were just asked if you sent a link. So I'm guessing they didn't get it. So I gave it to them. They're trying to get in now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it didn't send because when you send the email, you send it like as a reply, so it doesn't pop up all the time as a new message.
Yeah, it's that's the thing with this Outlook email. I can't stand it. I can't just copy a bunch of emails and you know, put them in a new email. It's like I did that before and it started screwing up and then I have to correct everyone's email. Oh, it's so irritating, this Howard email. You have no idea. You'll have Google student email, but this Outlook thing, it's like it really feels like it's outdated. Ouch. I'm going to I think I have a plan for that. I think I'm just gonna make a note. Anyway, I'll have a plan for that. I'll have that corrected next time.
Also, Professor,
Mm-hmm.
could you do the process for inverting the normals just one more time, please?
Oh, no problem, no problem. So if you want to invert faces on the object, oh, you know what? I'll do it on a cube. Ooh, that's not a cube. That's a cube. All right. If you want to invert faces, right? So somebody earlier had a room, but they just made the walls, right? So this is kind of like a room too. So if you want to make it simple, you know, and kind of have yourself like a little environment, you can scale up and down. See, I'm just grabbing these vertices. If I want to make these faces reversed, I right click, face mode, tap, tap on everything, or at least the faces that you want to be reversed. Shift, right click, face normals, reverse normals. Let go. Now those are normal. I mean, those are, you know, yeah, I guess those are normal and those are not. And then let's say, hey, I want this one to be, for whatever reason, reversed. I mean, you know, the other way. So that one's looking good from here, but let's say for whatever reason, I want to change it. Shift, right click, face normals, reverse normals. Now it's black. So once again, tap, tap, face normals, reverse normals. And that's how you get your everything reversed. Did it do everything? Oh no, it kept that one. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for asking the question. Should make a question requirement for y'all. Like 2 a day or something. 2 a class. Okay. So since we have this now, I gotta say, I don't like that. But yeah, it's a part of it, so we have to make it a part of it. So I'll go over here, I'll go to my cube, I'll press H to unhide it. And here's something else. If you hid, like if I hide this and I hide this, and let's say there's a bunch of stuff, because you know these things can go really long if you get to like real serious about it. So if those things are hidden and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I pressed, you know, and I'm pressing H and nothing's happening. If I want to see all my shapes, I go over here to display, show, and all, and everything comes back.
Someone else is trying to get in to the call.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad. I guess I start working and then they have this list and then I sometimes I don't know when somebody's coming in. I should probably just wait like I guess like 10 minutes or something. But then that sucks because Zoom's 40 minutes, so Howard needs to fix that. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, it's this top part that's looking strange to me. So I could just go get my vertex because remember I'm just choosing whatever you choose. You're just using the points from that object. So I choose this and go to vertex. It'll go to vertex, but I chose this. So I'm clicking on this and I'll bring this down like that. Right. So I could do it that way, or I could also let's say if I just really wanted these to be extended, I could. I guess I'd have to extend it individually. So for me, the best thing would be just to lower these. So I'll lower these. Now it's kind of more like true to the reference, except for this. Oh, I have an open space. So I guess it's kind of good I'm making these mistakes so y'all know how to fix them if you run across. So this right here, it's open face, right? So tap, tap, shift right click, fill hole. And I'll click on this again. So we have this. And then I got to do my handles, which we did before, but I'll do those really fast. Actually do these in a different way, right? So before I used a block and to go into my cylinder. I mean the blocks on the end. This time I'm going to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna blow your mind. Check this out. This time I'm gonna do something real different. I'm going to get my knife tool, cut right here, press Q to quit. I'm gonna choose, since it's like this, these 4 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, no. 4. Control E to what do you call it? To extrude. Press W and slide this out. And now I'm gonna press R to scale, right? And I'm gonna scale it like that. So what did I do right there? I made this shape. I made a shape. I made this cube from this cylinder. So, and here's something else to mention. If I press 3, right? See how it melts like that? 3. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this knife tool right here, and I'm gonna put it right here. So it's kind of like a bevel in a way. And I'll put it right here. And I'll also put one right here. And I'll put one right here. All right, Q to quit. Now if I press 3, look at that, how it looks. Nicer. So now I'm gonna do a Well, I guess there's two ways I can do this. I'm gonna try to make this whole handle. So I can do it two ways. There's a bridge. So I can select it, duplicate it, Control D. I can do E, hold down J. So now I have this top and this right here. Now I can select both of them, shift right click, combine, right? Now I can say, I want to bridge these faces right here, Control, deselect. So I got those, hold down shift. So let's look at what we have. If I press 4, I have those faces selected and those faces selected. And I do a shift right click, bridge. So now I have this, which is all one shape. It's bridged. And then if I want to like make it longer or smaller, I just go like this. So now I can just pull it over here, press F, R to scale, R to scale. I look at it from this and I say, look at that. Looks like, I don't know, 15% from the top. No, not even 15. Yeah, say like 15% from the top, 15% from there. So I look at this and I go, all right, this thing is gonna go about right here. Pull it over here, F. So a little bit right there, perfect. And then I can just grab the vertexes from this one. So if I press 4, press 5, and now I'm making this and I'm not like stretching it. Don't do this though, because some of y'all are gonna do this. You're gonna say, oh, I just wanna make it longer. And you're gonna stretch it like this. Now look at what happens. These blocks change because you're scaling them. But if you grab the vertexes, this remains constant and we can just move this up and down. Okay. So the other, wait, where'd it go? There it is right there. So the other way we can do that is I can click on this right here, which is mirror tool. So it says merge. Well, first you want to do where it says cut geometry, you want to go to off, right? Because you want to see both things. Now, axis is saying, hey, this is on the X axis. Now it's saying one of them's up or one of them's down. That's the Y axis and Z. So that's like the Z axis. So we want it to be on Y. Now it says border, right? Do we want to bridge the border? It's saying merge border. Let's just go to do not. Actually, this isn't working how I think it was. I think the other way I did it was probably the best way. I mean, we can, for this right here, we have the orientation of our object is correct. But I guess, yeah, that would be the main thing. So this is the only difference. I duplicated that and flipped it. This like kind of keeps it the same. And I think this makes it one object. So it can bridge anyway. So let's just do that again. I'll go over here. I'll take these faces, hold down control. Hold down shift, control, deselect. Then I'll do a shift right click, bridge, and there we go. So I guess those are the two ways to make a handle. What else is on here? It looks like it has some little like feet knobby things right there. So let's get that. Well, that's only just a cube, but we're gonna smooth it too. So this looks like it's a rectangle. And looks like this face right here, Control E, is brought out and looks like it's got some offset, so like scaled in. And then I'll bring it down. Perfect. Now I'll choose all the edges, shift right click, bevel edge. Remember when we bevel, segments of 2 or more. So that looks good to me. Press 3, perfect. This looks like it's a little bit taller, no problem. So I'll just select these faces right here, bring it down just a touch. So look, now that I brought that down, it makes up for the height that I kind of took out over here. I'll select everything, raise it to where it's on the grid. Ooh. That's not supposed to happen. So it's moving kind of funny now, right? As you can see. So to stop that, we have to group it. Control G, put it in a group. Let's name it fridge. Now we can move everything as a unit and there's nothing that's gonna act strange. I'll take this right here, press F. We can scale this up a little bit. Put it right here. It's not that big, so I'll just scale it in, scale it down. Because once we get one side the way we want it, I think this is almost right. Perfect. Now we can use that tool we just used before, that mirror tool. So I'll click on the mirror, cut geometry off, and look where it placed it. It placed it perfectly, evenly over there. That says merge border. I will put do not. I'll press Q to quit, space bar. Okay. There's this bar right here. And something else. I mean, this is just like really fine detailing, but like this is curved, so I could like curve that out a little bit more. We have our little vent right here, so we could do something with that. So there's a few things we could be doing with this. Matter of fact, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you this just to show you a different way to model. Or just show you how it would be done if you want to go this far. I'm tapping on this, tap on this. I'll press 4. I'll press R. I mean, wait, no. Which one is it? R. Okay, it is R. So I'll take these and I'll move these. Ooh, to the side like that. There's 5. Now, if I wanted to make like little vents, I can go in here, hit this, Q to quit, choose the face right here, Control E, push these in. Oh, now peep this. This is gonna be a cool one, right? I just pushed that in and I want to duplicate this face. So I'm gonna do, only got a few more minutes going on. Clocks, oh, woo. Sorry, didn't know you were waiting in the room. So I'm gonna do shift right click and then I'm gonna go to duplicate face, right? Because I want to like have this face right here. I'll press Q to quit. And what it did is it gave me this extra face. So it duplicated that face. I'll scale this down like this. And then I'll do a Control E to do this. Perfect. Now I'll press center pivot. So now that's in here, press F. I'll make it kind of thin. Now I'll do Control D. Control D. Or, yeah, I'll just do it like that for now. Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D, Control D. So now I have this Control D. I'll hold down J, move like this. Now R for scale. So I basically just turned it 90 degrees and put it here. I'm just gonna go like this. And now I'll put this here. So like I said, these are like small details that you can do. It's not like I'm not gonna be like super critical of it, but just for those of y'all who wanna, I guess, do a little bit more. Yeah, see? Now I just put it here and Control D, Control D. And then I could also select these and then just do a Control D. So I don't have to do too many Control Ds. So now we have the little vent. So y'all starting to see how like little things build up to like make big shapes. And then also what I'll do is I will, did I bevel this? I don't think I beveled this. Oh, I think I accidentally did that. So what I'm gonna do now is bevel all these edges. So I'll select it in edge mode. And actually I'm gonna hold down Control and deselect this one, and this one, and this one, because they don't really need to be beveled. It's just kind of like the rest of the stuff. I'll do a Control E, go to my thickness. Oh, I messed up somewhere. I should have done that before I did the bottom part. So let's forget about that bevel. Unless. Yeah, we can do like this. So it's got some smoothness. So y'all see the difference with the roll off now? We got like the nice shadows and highlights. So let's bring it back. And we'll do the same thing with these too. I'll select on this, shift right click, bevel edge, 2 or more. Now do this too. Also remember when you do something like this, remember the numbers, 25 and 2. Because I want this one to be 25 and 2. $25 and 2. See, so now we're matching. Now we're matching enough. Same thing with this. These edges don't really need to be selected, so I'll just deselect them. Because if we bevel them, it'll just make, you know what, I'll show y'all. Control D. If I bevel this whole thing, shift right click, bevel edge, and then I go to segments. What it's done is it just beveled those edges, which is unnecessary. So if I just go here, I mean, it's not a big deal if you do, but just saves. Shift right click, bevel edge. $25. It's not trying to give me that 25.25. All right, and then 2. Q to quit. So you see the difference between this one and this one? Just more edges when you don't need it. And these I just deselected. So now we're getting like that. I guess I could raise this up. Yeah, when I do stuff like this, I want to spend like a whole lot of time. That's just me because, you know, I do this and I love it. But I really try to get that like that nice, I try to get all the details in there. So when I do my stuff, I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at the little ice thing. I'm making a cylinder and extruding the middle for that. I'm over here. I'm making this shape. I'll probably make like a little tray to collect the water. I'm also making these right here. I'm making this shape and I'm making whatever this is. And if I can't see it in my reference, I'm looking at another refrigerator picture just to find it. You all, I don't need that really. I just need you all to make the base shape, kind of basically do what I've done right here. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for next class. I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube and send it out. But yeah, this is basically how I would like to see the I mean what I want to see, I guess, on Wednesday. And then we'll try to go into some texturing. So that'll be like putting pictures on stuff. But yeah, so that's the bridge tool, the refrigerator. And yeah, does anyone have any questions? Is anything not clear? I can also put on another Zoom if y'all like. So just let me know. If yeah, there's anything else, I guess. Nah, everybody's cool? Okay. All right. Well, this video, hopefully it converts. I will be sending this out in the email. I'm gonna get that email situation straightened out.
Oh,
Yeah, go on.
I just wanted to say, can we do office hours tomorrow at 1 o'clock?
Yeah. Wait, who said that? Just on-
Amanda.
Amanda? Okay, yeah. I'll send you an email and I'll send you a link.
Okay.
And I'll
thank
send
you.
it yeah, I'll send a link to this video too.
Okay, bet. Thank you.